just about 8 miles inland from the warm waters of the Atlantic. We are inside Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Miami Dolphins.
Jason Sanders to kick off.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. Jason Sanders has us ready for the start. Off we go from Hard Rock Stadium. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They run with the argument. It's Bucky Irving. And he's going to be stopped at the line. No gain. Great way for the defense to open up here at home.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 9. Intercepted on the 2nd play of the game. Picked off by Mika Fitzpatrick. And he's going to bring this one back. Wow, less than a minute into the game. It's a pick 6 and an early touchdown. You get the ball to start the game thinking you'll score on offense. Instead, they allow the defense to be the first on the board in this one.
So now the question is, Mike, do you allow this to linger the rest of the day? You've dug yourself a pretty big hole here to start, but you've got to pick yourself up and realize this game is far from over, and we now got to get the ball back and establish some early rhythm.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Baker gonna give it to Irving. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Willie Gay with the stop. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5. He'll go again here with Irving. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. It is Zach Sealer in on the tackle.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
That is caught. He got Godwin. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A pickup there of 25 yards. It's a 1st down for Tampa Bay. They'll run it. It's Irving. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8. At the 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 8. That's Ibuka in motion.
180.
2nd down throw from Mayfield. To the left side to Godwin. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. What a year. Catch number 95 on the season.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
And a short pickup down inside the 10. They send Godwin in motion. They go play action with Mayfield. Godwin working the right side. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line.
So, Mike, there's this idea that every time a defense blitzes, it has to result in a sack. But there's a lot of other ways that you can impact the play, and we see it here. Get the ball out of the quarterback's hand, get it to the check down, and now you...
To the goal line and in! Emeka Egbuka. Touchdown, Tampa. His 6th touchdown now for the season. On is Chase McLaughlin for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Bucs will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
The first carry here for Devontae Jack. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 5. From the gun, here's Tua. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Levante David. The defense finds the end zone. Great work inside by the linebacker, who takes it back the other way for the touchdown.
Yeah, he just never saw the linebacker in the middle of the field, Mike, and the quarterback was locked in on his receiver. And once that ball came out of his hand, I think he wanted it back.
This taken at the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
All right.
They'll start on the ground. It's A-Chain. Oh, the ball is out.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Michael, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Buccaneers first down. Off the play fake, it's Mayfield. And the Buccaneers are going to be looking at a 1st and goal. They move it down to the 4. White is into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. You're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
Kickoff for the Buccaneers.
The return starts from the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
27-yard line.
Fake the handoff. Now, Tua to the left side in the hands of Hill. They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Tua, give it to H.N. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Not a great start by this running back here in the first half, Mike. He had a fumble earlier. Now he struggles just to get back to the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to get more out of this run game as the rest of this game moves along.
He was looking for Nick Westbrook-Akine there. And it's going to be 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
Get safe.
A play fake. Now, Tua to throw. That is caught left side by Waddle. It'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up 4th down. Returnable from the 17. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by White. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
On play action, Mayfield forced to his right, and that will be incomplete. They could not hook up on what will be the final play of this first quarter. On to the 2nd, Buccaneers in possession of the football as they've got it starting 3rd down and 2. They'll try to run for it. Here's White, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
And what a play by the interior of this defensive line. There was nowhere to run. He's able to get in the backfield for a big stop, and it sets up 4th down.
And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Ready.
A shotgun snap for 2. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds. Here's Jake Bailey now. They punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. Brought down, short return, and they'll take over there.
At their own 15-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground. Here's White. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Now, there hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
They'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Got to get this to the 25. Here's third down. That's Ibuka in motion. From the gun, it's Mayfield. He's going to pick up the first down and more. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. It is a big play for the Buccaneers. And even 30 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5. At the Dolphins,
From the 46, here's 2nd down and 5. They send Godwin in motion. On 2nd down, Baker gets this one into the hands of his receiver, Godwin. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
First down, Buccaneers.
Run.
Baker's going to hand it to White. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. Now a screen set up for Edwards. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. Great timing to call the screen. It's a gain of 17 and a first down.
This is like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points. The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike, I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Chris Godwin, the receiver he was looking for. Now it's going to be 3rd down. Here's Mayfield. He's done it about the 8. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got 1st and goal coming up. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. Baker to throw. This one caught just past the pylon. Emeka Ibuka. Touchdown, Buccaneers. That his 2nd touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. McLaughlin good on the extra point. And the Buccaneers add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. There's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. Here comes D. Eskridge on the return. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
25-yard line.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Back to throw is Tua. This one complete to him. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
And he'll have a Dolphins first down. Good running. Gets him to about the 44. To throw is Tua. complete. It's Waddle. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. It is second and 6.
Second and 6. At their 40.
Now it's Tua. He'll get that into the hands of Tyreek Hill. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
37-yard line.
They're right here.
They're going to run as an from OK State, Ollie Gordon. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-happy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
That's good.
First and 10.
Another Miami Dolphins.
Fake the head. Now, Tua. That's made there by Waddle. Now Miami going to use the second of their timeouts. They'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half.
Brings up second and 9. At the Buccaneers.
Here's 2. That's to Waddle again. And they'll have first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
That's another Dolphins first down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
32 Stinger.
Now whistles here, and a penalty. I think somebody moved early up front. Jason Sanders on to try the field goal. This from 30 yards out. Sanders' kick is good. The Dolphins will cut into that lead.
What a methodical drive to close this half out. I mean, let's not forget, Mike, they get the ball after the break as well, so they get back-to-back. They call it doubling up possessions. Last one of the first half, first one of the second half. It's a great opportunity to put some distance between you and the opponent.
So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Now return coming from the 7. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. On first down, here's Tagovailoa to throw. Reaching for it, the tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete. He was trying to give that one to Darren Waller. And it'll bring up second down.
On the coverage.
Go ahead.
Tua gonna throw. He'll get this complete. Nick Westbrook-Ikine. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
That's good for a Dolphins first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Achane, running left. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line. Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11.
At the 40-yard line.
From the gun, here's Tua. This one intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
There's a give up the middle with White. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Drops for the loss of a yard.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
180!
Second down throw from Mayfield. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. That is Zach Sealer in there to drop him as he records his 5th sack of the year. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. On third down, it's White. And a nice sequence there defensively. They'll give him 8 yards, but they get him down well short of the first down, and it's 4th down.
McLaughlin on for the field goal. A 53-yard attempt.
And he missed it. It's no good. And they are not able to add on to their big lead.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
They're going to work this down inside the 45. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
All right, come on.
First and 10 at the
All right, go,
44-yard
go.
line.
Ready. Set.
On first down, Tagovailoa. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended target, and it'll be 2nd down. Tua. This one caught by Waller. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball,
Ready, set.
you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end.
And it looks like he's going to have enough. Indeed, the referee does signal. It is a first down.
And the Dolphins, first down. First
They're right
and
here.
10 at the 33-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Achane. Space to run inside the 20. And he's in. Ravon Achane. Touchdown, Dolphins.
We were talking during the break, but we felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
They'll run out of the gun. This is White. And this will be a Bucs first down as the tackle's made at the 36.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down.
And I think when you look back on the first half, this was an element of the defense that really was missing. There was a lot of open windows, a ton of green grass for the receivers to make uncontested catches. So nice change of pace here. Continue to force the issue and make these guys earn the catch.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. He'll get that out to Edwards. It's a gain of 12 there. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down.
That's caught inside by Otten. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 19 more on that one, and another first down.
So far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there. And That mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
They need to get to the 22, but now face third down. That's caught. It's Evans. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. On first down, it's White, and he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. Second and 10. From the gun, it's Mayfield. That'll be taken in by Edwards. And he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3. A gain of 11, and it's 1st and goal. Here's a chance to put this game away. 1st down and goal. Going there, fullback trying to get it. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Back to the 5-yard line now. 2nd down and goal. That one, take it in. Emeka Egbuka. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. 3 touchdowns for him. Numbers 6, 7, and 8 on the season. McLaughlin now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Buccaneers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. There's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. Here's Eskridge now to return it. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. And that's going nowhere. Thrown down, literally and awkwardly, right at the line of scrimmage.
Brings up 2nd.
Throwing is Tua. This one not quite on target. And too much. That one falls incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient. But at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Tua to Tyree for the Dolphins first.
That's good for a Dolphins 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38.
He'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Key Smith on the coverage.
Again, it's Tua. To the outside, he's got Waddle. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
First down.
To the air again, Tagovailoa. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Good.
Tua to throw again. The second down throw is incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
That is catch number 60 for the season.
Get set. Set.
Throwing again, it's Tua. To the left side, in the hands of Hill. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
That's another Dolphins first down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Tua now on first down. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. And he's going to set his guys up well. Nice return. The offense is going to have it just past the 40-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
Regular.
Now it's the Michigan man, Jonathan Edwards. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Ball placed at the 45 for second and 5. They run on the jet sweep. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 16 yards. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
So the challenge of these jet sweeps, Mike, is they happen so fast. Nowadays in these offenses, there's so much pre-snap motion that you don't know if the receiver's just going in regular motion or are they timing it up with the snap to give them the jet sweep. So when you don't get an early read, you see the leverage and the contain of the defense break down. And these receivers and the way they can run, they get out into space, they are a handful to track down. I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
And he's going to be close to a first down. Looks like he'll have just enough to keep the chains moving.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. Third and short, fourth and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Here's first and 10.
180!
Down to a knee here. The defense still has a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they're going to use them. Second and 11.
180!
The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. They come to the line needing 11 here on third down. The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. Now Miami going to use the second of their timeouts. They'll stop it with a little over 30 left in the game. So Chase McLaughlin will come in, and they'll try a field goal. This a 48-yard attempt. He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Bucks will extend their lead. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Here's Eskridge now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
On the return, the Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Good.
On first and 10, here's Tua. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end.
And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. Picked up by Zion McCollum.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard
line. 20.
Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee.